Good day YouTube, today we're going to talk about how to beat the 100-Eye Deity. He's the final boss of chapter 4 and is touted to be one of the tougher encounters in the game. But frankly, he is a walk in the park to me because I did two things, right? Firstly, I got the Needle Vessel in the secret area. I fought Dustvale, won, and I got this special vessel, and it proves to be a very useful instrument to take care of his domain in phase 2. So make sure you do get that. Just make your life a little bit sweeter. And the second thing was I went to Shatter Jade Shrine and farmed them shitload of sparks. Essentially, I put all these sparks into my Cloud Step, into my Plug of the Many, my crit damage, my attack and everything, so I'm fully stacked. With that in mind, when I go in phase 1, right, he's very easy. Just pile him with pressure. I use Plug of the Many because I will not use it again later on. Look at all my focal points building up and all the heavy attacks that's landing. I even managed to build up and do one of those mythical 4 focal point attacks. See how beautiful it goes, right? And it lands really hard and do a lot of damage on him. Within 1 minute, I managed to bring his health down to less than 40%. And then at this point, right, my inexperience with this guy start to show. I foolishly changed into Yellow Lung to try to use the transformation to further decimate him, but he started his phase 2. So that means I essentially wasted one transformation because I got to turn back into Monkey in order to use the needle to break his domain. So don't do that when you're fighting with him. About 40% health, don't use any other spells unnecessarily. Stay in your Monkey mode and just wait for him. So there'll be this cutscene where he starts to swallow his sword like a clown in a carnival, and then he will also do this unavoidable attack where he smash your head to the ground, right, the moment this animation finished. So in order to avoid that, I use Cloud Step. Once the animation ended, okay, I go into Cloud Step mode, and then after that, this sets the tone for my strategy for the second half of this battle, which is to use Cloud Step, build up the 3 focal point heavy attack and land. But it's a lot easier than it seems because the camera decided to do some match fixing on me, right, and my heavy attack landed in the wrong direction. So this thing happens. This guy's hitbox is iffy as fuck. Even though after the patch, right, it's supposed to have resolved that problem, but I still find a lot of my attacks not landing properly the way that they should. He is also quite tanky, but anyway, I decide to still stick to this strategy because my ADHD brain cannot change course and derail halfway. So once my Cloud Step is ready, and it happens really quite soon, I go into that mode once again, and then I start to build up my focal point attack and hope for the best. I try to trail around him, go to the back or to the side of the centipede body and hopefully be able to land a proper hit, and this time round from the front I did, and you can see the amount of damage that this attack does. This further reinforced to me that yeah, actually this strategy is the way to go. I got a lot of mana left over, a lot of time, so essentially I just need to roll dodge his attacks, wait for my Cloud Step or my Yellow Lung to re-manifest, and then see through this battle. Use immobilization once in a while if you need to heal and land some cheap attacks, but as you can see, right, this guy does a rock solid, and so immobilization is not really the way to go. So once it's ready, I use Cloud Step again. Okay, I'm going in from the side, and I thought I would have landed this hit, but unfortunately this game has other ideas. You see how he managed to just sidestep and evade my attack so easily like an Olympic gymnast, prancing and dancing around. In phase 2, he's very agile. And at this point, right, where I'm losing blood and getting frustrated, I know I'll be damn pissed if I lose this battle. After such a beautiful and glorious start, if I were to lose this and not be able to upload this video, I'll be really annoyed. But Yellow Lung happened, okay, so I re-manifest my transformation and I thought I had him this time round. But as you can see, right, my light attacks does very little damage onto him. It's only really the heavy attacks that managed to do more significant attack. So essentially I got to light attack, heavy attack, alternate, and hope to be able to get a see-through, because only with a special attack can you do any meaningful form of attrition onto his health bar. And as my deities have answered my call, eventually I did manage to get one focal point, but unfortunately, as you can see, right, my time ran out and my special attack could only be executed halfway. So yeah, this is sort of like the algorithm making the battle a little bit longer than it really should be. With bounce back into Monkey mode, I resume my light and heavy attacks and waiting for my Cloud Step to re-manifest. I better land this final attack, right? His AoEs are landing harder than the price of a Ubisoft stock in the market. So okay, essentially now I'm in Cloud Step mode and I'm waiting for the last hurrah and going in from the back, and as you can see, yes, I finally landed that and got this battle over and done with. So I hope this strategy also works for you, resonate with you, and can use this method to clear him easily, right? Okay, so good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you for sticking around. I see you in the next video, and goodbye.